Time to geek out to all sorts of interesting weather over the next several days. Welcome to Weather for Weather Geeks, everyone, on this Thursday afternoon. It is a gloomy day out there, and a lot of us have seen a couple of light snow flurries. Of course, the action has been much more significant off to our north. Look at this plume of lake effect snow here at 2 p.m., extending from just north of Lorain, heading right into Lake County. Parts of Ashtabula County, and even the northeastern corner of Geauga County has gotten hit pretty hard with some lake effect snow so far this morning and this afternoon. It's been, pretty impressive. We've seen some snowfall totals already of 2, 3, 4, 5 inches in some spots up here in the kind of the main snow belt of northeast Ohio, and lake effect snow warnings are in effect for Lake County, the northern half, or the northern third, I should say, of Ashtabula County as well. Let me put this back in motion, and you can see, this is a hefty band. Now, once this band does its dirty work here over the next couple of hours, I think things are going to become a little more ragged and scattered as far as the lake-enhanced or lake effect bands go. You can see this extends all the way up the shoreline into southwest New York. Closer to home, again, nothing more than a couple of flurries out there. Now notice some of these deeper blues are trying to sneak into northern Trumbull County. This is going pretty much along with our forecast that we've had out since yesterday, the idea being that today there can be some small accumulations up here and points north, with really nothing more than a candy coating at most to the south of, say, Route 82. Now, between today and tomorrow night, because we're going to see more lake effect snow bands between now and tomorrow night, generally speaking, accumulations in our WFMG viewing area can be up to maybe 1 to perhaps 2 or 3 inches up here in the northern half of Trumbull, northern part of Mercer, especially the northwestern part of Mercer. Then between, say, 82 and about 224, or right around downtown Youngstown, somewhere in there. I wouldn't be shocked if someone in here got an inch, but a lot of us nothing more than a coating, and I wouldn't expect anything more than coatings from now till Friday night in southern Mahoning, into southern Lawrence, and into Columbiana County as well. So the lake effect snow is out there, but because of the orientation of these bands, we're not super concerned about a lot of accumulations in our viewing area. Let's show you some computer models here. Start out with the latest high-resolution rapid refresh, HRRR, high-res model that only goes out to about 15 hours. And if the data will eventually load, we'll see what it shows us. Now, this does not differentiate between rain and snow as far as the color scheme, but this is all snow. So here's this evening at about 6 p.m. Notice, let me back things up. See that more organized band up along the lakeshore here mid-afternoon? That sort of then transitions into everything becoming real widely scattered and a little less organized by this evening. There will be some additional bands coming off the lake, becoming a little more northwest to southeast oriented this evening into tonight and into tomorrow, as opposed to today when things are more in kind of this direction, generally almost a due west to east. So that shifting of the direction of the bands is the reason why we do allow for some small accumulations, maybe as far south as 224 over the next, say 36 hours. Here's the simulated radar middle of the night tonight, or towards midnight anyway. And then middle of the night to midnight to 1 a.m., 2 a.m., a lot of this concentrated, again, the farther north you are in our viewing area. So overall snowfall accumulations, not tremendous at all. But if you happen to be traveling, if you're going up Route 11, up into Ashtabula County, look out. If you have any reason beyond I-90 east of Cleveland, right through Lake Ashtabula, heading over into Erie, PA, up into southwest New York, there's going to be some spots in here, kind of in this zone, generally say right through here. Someone in here is going to get 6, 9 inches of snow between now and tomorrow night. But again, most of that, or I should say all of those major accumulations out of our viewing area. Backing up to what's going on right now, and just a quick look at the temperatures, because of course it's cold outside. It's only 33 here in Youngstown. Denver smashed a record low this morning. It was 14 below, I think. Wind chills were in the 30s, below zero. They've warmed all the way up to 10 at this hour. But yeah, just remarkable how extensive the cold is across North America and down into the U.S. You have to head to the deserts of the Southwest or the deep Southeast to find any warmth this afternoon. The rest of the country is in a very January-like pattern. It's going nowhere in a hurry. Now, as we head through the next several days, well, first of all, here's the latest NAM additional snowfall accumulations from mid-morning this morning through Saturday morning. In other words, in addition to what fell last night. The purple here, those are lollipops of 6+ inches. That includes parts of Ashtabula County, eastern Lake County, and then you head over into extreme northern Crawford County into Erie County, PA. Again, someone in here is going to get 6, 7, 8, 9 inches. You notice what happens here. Where you see blue, that's 2+. There's a little finger of 2+ that tries to get down to maybe Newton Falls, but not to Youngstown, probably not to Warren or Howland or anything like that, or Sharon. Again, kind of going along with the idea that generally kind of north of 82, your chances of seeing a couple of inches increase. South of 82, and especially south of 224, accumulations are not a big deal at all. All right, so let's head into the future then. A couple of things I want to put on your radar for this weekend and beyond. Saturday's an uneventful day. Morning flurry, then some peaks of sun in the afternoon. I want to talk about two systems here. One pretty minor one that's going to come through on Saturday night and heading into Sunday morning. Again, apologies, my internet is slow as molasses again this afternoon. What I'd like to show you eventually is this quick little system that's going to come out of the southern plains. Here it is. This is the middle of the night, Saturday night. This is kind of a blob of light snow pushing northeast, and I think this will drop some local coatings Saturday night, Sunday morning. Does someone get an inch? I guess I can't rule that out, but we're just going to have to be on guard. If you're going out to services early Sunday morning or something, there could be a few slick spots. Coating, perhaps at most an inch out of this little quick mover Saturday night, first thing Sunday morning. The bigger situation, at least the potential for a bigger situation, is coming our way late Sunday night or more so on Monday. Here's Monday morning. I'm showing you the latest GFS model here. And what we have going on is low pressure up here. Here's our Arctic cold front. Behind this is the mother lode of cold air that's coming middle of next week. But then a separate area of low pressure down across the Gulf Coast is going to spread moisture to the north. The exact track of this low will go a long way towards determining what our weather is going to be like on Monday. Too far south and east, and it's nothing more than light snow or just some flurries. But the latest models are kind of congealing on an idea that brings it on a track, sort of like that. And that would be close enough to give us accumulating snow. So here's Monday afternoon. This is some moderate snow around eastern Ohio, western PA, with this low track and a gusty wind as well. That's the GFS. The European has a pretty similar idea. Again, here's Saturday night, Sunday morning's little system cruising by, coating to an inch. And then round number 2 is late Sunday night, heading into Monday, and with the low tracking through the central Appalachians, kind of like in this direction. The moderate snow gets awfully close to us, and I'm not going to speculate on accumulations yet. I'll start to maybe talk in more certainties tomorrow. But if the models are starting to clue in on the track here, I think this will be enough to shovel across our viewing area, with the highest amounts perhaps just south and east of our viewing area, perhaps towards Wheeling and Pittsburgh and Zanesville. But again, just sort of speculating here. This is still 4 days out. So we'll start talking accumulations with this most likely tomorrow. Of course, Andrew and Mike will have updates for you on the air throughout the weekend. I'm sure I'll chime in on social media over the weekend as well. But got to put it on your radar that outside chance of a few slick spots Sunday morning, perhaps a disruptive snow event, enough to shovel, enough to cause some issues on Monday or maybe even starting late Sunday night. Now, temperatures, of course, are a huge deal next week. This is a really significant shot of Arctic air coming down. These are the GFS ensemble temperatures taking us out through Thanksgiving. This high of 26, 27, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, might even be a little optimistic. We might have a high of, say, 24 for a couple of days, Tuesday and Wednesday. This would probably break record low maximums, in other words, coldest high temperature records. Our low temperature records in the teens could be in jeopardy for a couple of days middle of next week. And yeah, this is significant stuff. But notice what happens after this, and I mentioned this on social media last night. I'm starting to see the finish line for this cold snap that kicked in yesterday. It's a long-lived event. But as we head towards Thanksgiving week, here we go into the week of Thanksgiving, and this might be a little bit underdone in terms of the warm-up if everything comes together just right. But even if this is right on the money, even if we have highs in the 40s, that's a lot better than this. So we have the end in sight to this. It's probably coming next weekend into Thanksgiving week, where signs are coming together that it doesn't look that cold at all. So that's good news for travelers, and that precipitation, if we have any, probably is in the form of rain during Thanksgiving week. All right, that's another long Weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll have another edition tomorrow. I'll probably do a blog, a text blog with graphics tomorrow on the snow potential over the weekend and into early next week. And of course, you can check out my forecast always on TV, 21 News at 6 and 11. I'll see you then.